There we go. We're recording. So, hi, everybody. My name is Wanda Miller. I'm the Assistant Director at the John Germain Memorial Library in Sag Harbor. I've been conducting a series of local spotlight interviews to capture the experiences of our local community during the COVID-19 pandemic. These interviews are being recorded as historical documents to be used in the library archive. They may also be posted to the library social media as we work to help create community connections and help people feel that we're all in this situation together. I want to thank you for joining us today or watching this video at a later date. I'm really happy to be here and to be able to introduce to you Lyra. And Lyra is a student from the Sag Harbor schools. Thank you for being here, Lyra.
Thank you for inviting me.
And it's very silly, but I'm going through all the questions in the interview. The first question is redundant to the introduction. And what is your name?
Lyra.
Thank you. If you're willing, what year were you born?
2006.
Thank you.
Yeah.
2006? Did you have something else to say?
No, that's it.
Okay. How long have you been in Sag Harbor?
For about 6 years combined.
Very cool. And I know for a lot of people I'm asking, what work do you do? Can you say what school you go to?
Well, I'm about to go into the Sag Pearson High School.
Thank you. How has COVID-19 changed everything for you, and how school had worked and kind of your routines and stuff?
Well, we had to switch to online school, which was okay, but I didn't get to ask, I feel, as many questions as I would have if we were in the school about work. But I had more flexibility around the times that I did the work.
Very cool. Did you miss kind of the feeling of being in school at all?
Yeah.
What did you miss most?
I really miss like the face-to-face with the teachers, like in person asking the questions, because online it's kind of hard to point something out that you have a question on.
Thank you. Have you ever experienced anything like this before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it looks like we have somebody joining us. I'm just gonna let them in. There we go. And how has this changed you personally?
I have more time, I guess, to like research the things that I want or look at different things and do like the things that I want to do. So I guess I've like done more things. And then I've also kind of opened my view of the world a little bit during quarantine.
That's interesting. Were you involved with a lot of like extracurricular activities through the school too? Did it affect those as well?
Yes, I did sports and I was in student council, and sports were all canceled. So if we wanted to do like sports, we would have to do them on our own. And the student government, we did like a couple of times, but then it kind of like we didn't do it. So
yeah, it would be hard to keep going with things like that.
Yeah.
What kinds of routines are different for you?
Routines like going out or coming back into the house. When we're going out of the house, we always have to grab a mask. When we're coming in, we have to wash our hands.
Yeah, those are important things to do now. Oh, here we go. Erica is just joining us. What do you think things will look like for yourself and maybe the school in the future?
I think that the way that we learn will probably be a little bit different. And then I think that I might take a little bit more precaution around washing hands and that type of stuff.
Yeah. Do you think things might get back to normal at some point?
At some point, yes. In the near future, no.
It's going to take a while. Yeah. Is there anything that you think would help with things getting back to normal or with the recovery?
Well, if people keep wearing their masks and keep social distancing, that will help bring the numbers down a lot. And then I guess also the vaccine that the scientists are trying to develop.
Yeah, I hope they do a good job on that. I think they will. What do you think?
Me too.
Yeah. Is there anything else about this experience that you would like to share?
I don't think so.
Do you think there's any support that the library can provide?
Well, I know that the library's done a couple of online programs. Those were fun. I guess like maybe a couple more.
Sounds good. And I know that Kimberly does a lot of the team programming for you. She'd be really receptive to ideas if there were things that you liked. Have there been any silver linings for you or anything that's inspired you during these times?
I mean, a lot of people have inspired me during this time to stay safe and to help out, especially the nurses and doctors and the people on the front lines or the people who aren't able to get masks and hand sanitizer or stuff like that. So they have really inspired me to try to help out the best that I can.
That's good. Yeah, there's a lot of nobility to that. I really appreciate speaking to you today, Lyra. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would like to share?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you so much. And